Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we are in here in a retro game and this is going to be Open Transportation Tycoon Deluxe, OpenTTD. It is a free game. You can go out and download it and play it along with me, by yourself, whatever you want to do. Today we are in here and we have a little map that I'm doing and it is a 128 by 256. So that's the size of our map right now. I've been playing this game or a version of this game for almost 30 years. Yeah, almost 30 years. And I mean, obviously, I've been playing it this long. I really like this game. And what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be running an oil line to this oil refinery, and we have lots of potential for profits right now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 oil rigs right here that we should be able to run into this oil refinery and make quite a bit of profit. So I think what we're going to start off by doing is let's get our railroad put in. So I'm going to actually open up these guys, pin them, and then the other one I always open is the transparency options and pin that guy. All right, so what we're going to be doing is let's get our platform in for our oil rig or our oil thing. And also, we have a factory here, so that'll also be nice. So what's this? Oh, double platforms. So let's go with a we want doubles. Go like this. And I normally go 5, but let's get wild. Let's get crazy. Let's go with 7. And we're going to put in 3 tracks. And so, again, what I would always normally do is run everything in and out. I would have a way in and a way out instead of them coming back out the same way they came in. So, but we're going to do it. I'm trying something different today. And I'm going to change it up a bit. So let's go like this. All right. So we got that. And we want to double track this. So I'm thinking of how I want to double track this. If I have this way coming in and going out, let's see, we need to go like such. Again, I normally would bring all the stuff in here and take it out the back like that. But we're doing it. We're trying something different today. Put those guys in there. Actually, I think we could do... We can use these. And then we'll say that's this guy and that's that guy. All right, so as we can see, we need to move around this guy. So let's flatten this dude out. Let's bring our track this way. This run right here is gonna make us the least amount of money. So I don't really want to put that one in yet. I mean, I could and then use it to make money, but I don't think there's any point right now. Excuse me. We are going to, let's just do this. And we're going to run these up here like such. Watching my money. I think we'll probably have to take out a loan to start out with. But I'm just double tracking everything because I was thinking when I was planning to do this, I was like, do I want to single track or do I just want to double track? What do I want to do? And I just told myself that the best thing to do would just be to double track everything like I normally would do and just start off that way. We're going to grab a 1. Let's get this guy plumbed in here. So the other thing we're going to need is we're going to need a whatchamacallit, a depot. So we're going to have to plan for that. And I'm thinking what we ought to do, and I've never done this before. So what I think we ought to do is try something. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to put the depot. I kind of want to, where do I want to put this? I think we'll put the depot down here. B in this game is not, it's not bulldoze. I was I was thinking I'm so used to playing City Skylines that I just do City Skylines stuff. So let's bring this guy this way and put in our depot. Okay. And I don't like doing this, but that's what we're doing. So we're going to say that, and then we're good there. And let's put in signals down here. Actually, it is this one. No, I was right the first time. So what we're going to do is I think I was holding, oh, why? I was holding shift and not control. We might have enough to put in our, make our train. All right, let's drag this guy all the way up here. I think that's fine. There we go. Get those signals in. And let's do the ones up here. I think in most games, like well, let's say in real life, they wouldn't have signals this often, but in this game, you just got to keep trains flowing, and that's the way to keep trains flowing. We got $69,000, nice, and we need to put in a signal right here. Get that guy, he's good. So we need a train that is 7 units long. We're going to go with the consolidation to start off with because, one, we only got $69,000. And then we're going to select the oil for our cargo type, and we only got one thing. So bring this out to 6.6. And then to put on the end of the train, we add the caboose. And that'll put us at 7. So we'll click the arrow button, which is our train orders, and we're going to say go to Narnhall South. And we're going to click on the Narnhall South, and we'll say full load of any cargo. And then we will say, I clicked off of it, so it unhighlights it. And then I say Shortinghatton North is where we're going. So there we go. Then we hit start, and then we hit unpause. Let's see that guy come out of the depot. There he is. So train number 1 underway. And it should be good. We should be good. We got 23 grand in the bank. I think a short run, I mean, this is not going to make us an extreme amount of money just because that's the way the game works. Our next amount of money to be made would be right here because it's the second farthest away. So really it would be, we'd add in our platform. I might be able to get away with, you know, flat land is required. So let's speed this up and see what happens. All right, it is chugging all the way down here to our new station, and if I put everything in correctly, it should do its thing. We are filled up. It took us almost a year to fill this train full of oil, so that's pretty amazing. Coming in here to Shortinghatton North. And how much money are we going to get? Let's roll in the cash. We need the money. We're down to $336. $50,000. So not as much as I had hoped, but it's okay. Let's see. We're going to have a lot of oil just waiting there. So let's go ahead and we're probably going to, let's just bite the bullet and borrow all the monies. We'll just borrow all the monies that we can because we need to... let's extend this guy out one. Put in our platform here. And... yes. Say that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change these signals to one way. And I don't think that it matters, but... you know, it's just what we're doing. And then the nice thing is that we can come over here to our depot, click on it, and then clone this train. And click its go-to orders. We're going to delete the first one. It's going to highlight that second one over again, and then we're going to say go to here. I'm going to click skip, so it goes to the one we want to go to start with. And we'll full load any cargo. And then we hit stop. Hit the stop button, send her on her way. Easy as pie to... now it's easy as pie. It didn't always used to be that way. There wasn't always a clone button or the trains. And let's go ahead and do the next station. It does... I'm going to put this over here. That way it's away from the city for right now. Most of the... I don't ever deliver passengers. They just aren't profitable in the game. But we may get feisty in this game and start doing passengers. So let's go ahead and clone this train. And we're going to change our orders. So delete that guy. Go to here. Full load. Skip. Stopped. There we go. On the way. So I'm thinking, what do we want to look at next? Is we've got another oil rig down here. And if we do connect up all these lines down to here... then we open up all of these other industries to take as well. So I think probably that's what we should be doing. What do we got? This is a rubber plantation. So we have stuff to take to the factory, which is right there. Okay, good. So I think that settles it. The next part of our line will be down here. We can actually connect up that rubber plantation, copper ore, rubber, and oil all to the same spot. I'm not going to worry about delivering goods off of any of this. So I'm going to say a double station right here for both of those industries. And thinking of where we want to do this. Let's start up here. So this is going to be an oil and a rubber train. So let's go ahead and clone this guy. Again, delete that one. Go to Fundingworth South. Full load, skip, go. All right. Let's go back up here to our, well, I don't think we don't need to go to the depot. Close that. Delete closes all your non-pinned windows. So I'm going to just pin that guy. So I'm going to say new vehicle, and I'm going to go with the consolidation again. And this time we're going to select rubber. And the nice part is that when you select the rubber as your filtering criteria, it automatically, when you say buy and refit, it actually refits all of it to rubber, because you can see that it does food, good, maize, and rubber for all of those. So we're just going to buy and refit and put on 6 point. We're going to get rid of one of these. So let's get rid of that guy. 6.4. All types, scroll to the bottom, select our caboose, hit add. So it's going to give us a 6.9 unit train. So we're going to go to here, full load. Oh, so what you can also do is, like, if you watch this, so I can just say go to, and if you've got two trains that are going to the same place, you can just say go to and then click on this train, and it pulls in all of its orders, and then you can just send this one. So that's nice. That is lovely. So off those guys go. We still got 338,000 left in the bank. And I think the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab this rubber plantation, because it's right along the edge. Might as well, right? So let's grab this rubber plantation. Let's put in a station here. We haven't put the train in yet, so let's go ahead and clone this guy, because this is the one we want to clone. And we'll select its orders again. We'll get rid of the top one. And we'll say go to Guttenborough North. Full load. Skip. Stop. Get her going. So that's the basics of all of this, and we're going to be losing we're going to be losing money. Like, let's be honest, we're going to be losing money until all of these trains get moving and get going and all that stuff. You know, the other thing that I normally do is I come up here and I open up my train directory, which would be this button right here. And currently our name of our company is Wrunningville Transport. So we got 6 trains. I like to pin that guy right there. And so then what you can do is you can create new groups for these things. So as long as you're on the all trains, I can say I can create a new group, and I'm going to give this one the name of oil. We'll say okay to that. And what I can do is come over here to the ungrouped trains, and I can just drag and drop these into my group like this. So then I will come back here to all trains. I will say rubber. Okay. And I know these two at the bottom are rubber. So then you can come and click on the oil, and you can see, okay, profit last year for all of these trains combined was 33,000. Same with rubber, you know, there's no profit last year. So far this year we've lost seven grand. And then you can see your profit overall for all of those trains. So I do that, and then if you hit this button right here, it is the shade window button, which basically minimizes the button, and then they can just chill up here. Normally I would add in depots along the route, but one of the things that I've gotten into lately in the game is just building one depot. or, you know, a centralized depot to where we're going. So this is like the central area in which we're going is over to here. So I always put the depot in a central area, like right here. You can't really build like a roundhouse. I'd love to build like a roundhouse area. They normally just pick one depot, even if you put in like 4 or 5 of them right here. Actually, we'd put in like 3 of them. They would just pick the one that's the straight one or something like that. So, but yeah, that's what we got going on. Like, we've got the buildings, the makings of a hugely profitable company. And let's hit the fast forward button and see what we get here. Just for a moment. This guy is just taking... so what they'll do is they'll come up here, they'll go up there, and then they'll come back into here. So 66 grand for that guy. 33, 25. So, I mean, we're making money. And as we make money, we'll be able to pay back our loan. So I think the final thing we're going to do in this episode of OpenTTD is let's just go ahead and put in this. It's not going to be profitable at all. Well, it's going to be profitable, but it's not going to be that profitable. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to use a 5 on this guy, and I'm going to put it right here. And the reason I'm doing a 5 is because it's, like I said, the amount of money that this guy is going to make is not extreme by any means. Like, it's going to be a low amount of money. And if you have it sitting there that long, waiting on a size 7 train to fill up, it's just going to be painful. Then we want to do oil. And then we put on our caboose. I love the addition of the caboose. So I do use mods in this, and they're not called mods. They're called like new graphs. And they're just new graphics for the trains, the whatevers. There's a lot of different things that you can do in this game. You can have these are the default industries that I use. You can have different, like, it's like industry revival project kind of thing, and basically it makes the industries, it gives you new industries, it gives you supply chains. It'll make you wait until the supply chain is, you get the supply chain in, and it will so you have to have all the cargo going to this particular place before it'll actually start producing goods or whatever. So forgot that. That's fine. He should go into the station and then come back around like such. So we got profit going. Again, like, that's only 32,000 from right here. So this might be like 10 or 15,000, which sounds like a lot of money, but it's going to take a while for it to pay off. And then I think the next thing in the next episode, we'll finish out the industries down here at the bottom of the map. So we've got a coal plant, or not a coal plant, but a copper ore plant, and a water supply. So we're going to take the water supply up here somewhere, see where we find a water tower. If there was one close to this, but there's not. So, like, we'll probably be taking the water up here to this water tower. And we do have some banks. And then, you know, a few industries up here. So, I mean, probably going to be a short series, but our goal is to just kind of like highlight the game. It's a fun game. Again, it's free. It's an open game. Or if you wanted to work on this game and you wanted to put in code for it, you could do that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode here in Open Transportation Tycoon Deluxe. And I think we've got the makings of a nice little industry, nice little transportation company going. And next episode, we'll see what happens. We'll finish up all that stuff. And until then, take care.